Hello, people. This is Blinkk and you miss it. Your favorite up here. Welcome back to some more Super Mario Galaxy 2. In the last episode, we began here in World 4, and we took out the first, well, not really the first star, but the secret star in Supermassive Galaxy. You want 1,200 star bits, don't you? And so we're going to head back into Supermassive Galaxy and take care of the stuff we were actually supposed to be doing now. And this time we're actually going to do huge trouble with big wigglers. That's so random, like, big wigglers. Huge trouble with big wigglers. Anyway. Okay. Now, we got the Comet Medal last time. That was up there. Okay. Now, really, this is basically the exact same as what we did last time, except we're not going to stop on that one planet that had all the plants, or rather that we put the plants on. This time, we're actually going to take the warp star, or the launch star, I should say, that that planet was, well, that was on that planet, I should say. I'm a little scatterbrained today, so excuse that. If you are so inclined to not excuse it, then I will just have to eat faces. See what I mean? I'm just completely out of it today. I don't know why. And so actually that's one of the reasons I decided to record, was because I just knew that it would be funny if I recorded. Not only did I need to record, but I also knew it'd be funny to record if I was just completely out of it, because my commentary is sure to be interesting. But anyway, so we're gonna kill these Koopas again, these gigantic Koopas, these giant Koopas, and so we're gonna drill, spinity, spin, launchity, launch. Here we go. So what have you guys been up to lately? I spent the morning today mowing our lawn and regretting doing so because it completely screwed with my allergies. It was really irritating, but that happens to me every time I do yard work. Whenever I do yard work, my allergies just drive me nuts for hours afterward because I have really bad allergies. Actually, at one point, I used to get, when I was younger, I used to get allergy shots because my allergies were just that bad. And that lasted like over a year or something like that. And then the really kind of dumb, funny thing, I guess, was that, you know, I was getting these allergy shots for so long that eventually I became not immune, but like a lot more resistant to the allergies where I was living. And then, like, within a year after I got used to all those allergies because of the allergy shots I was getting, like within a year of that happening, we ended up, my family ended up moving somewhere else where the allergies were totally different. And so my allergies were horrible as soon as we got here for so long, so, oh my goodness. Not fun. Allergies are not fun at all. And there's different kinds of allergies too. Like, I don't know why I'm talking about allergies. This is Super Mario Galaxy, not Super Mario Allergy I don't know. We're just gonna pretend like that made sense, what I just said. We're just gonna pretend like I'm making logical sense, and you know. And then we'll be okay. We'll be okay if we just don't worry about a thing. 'Cause Bank Toad's got star bits to give us. 7? That's kind of cheap. Matches interest in real life. What the Saget? I don't know how I lost all my star bits. Bob Saget. Okay, well, what I mentioned a long time ago in the LP, that I probably wouldn't have to grind for star bits, that's not true anymore. And I don't know why. I don't know where my star bits went. I had over 9,000 star bits saved up in the bank from a different file I had played well, not recently, but a while back. I had played through a file and I'd gotten like a gigantic amount of star bits. Not specifically for this Let's Play, but it was really convenient. Anyway, that's really kind of irritating. But anyway, I don't even, I'll be completely honest with you guys. Oh yeah, allergies. I was about to say, I don't remember what I was talking about earlier, but now I do remember, so I can talk about it more. Yeah, allergies. There's like different kinds of allergies too. There's like food allergies and like, you know, in addition to like the seasonal like plant allergies, there's different kinds of allergies. Like I have a couple of friends who are allergic to different kinds of foods. Like I have a really good friend of mine who's allergic to peanuts actually. And that kind of sucks, but you know, he gets around it pretty easily. Just because there's a lot of products out that are like really friendly for that kind of stuff these days, you know, because they have foods that are, you know, hypoallergenic or whatever. But this is one of the weirdest, most random. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the most random things I've ever talked about in one of my Let's Play videos. Just talking about random allergies. Like, what is this even? Oh gosh! No! I want to get up there. I don't want to be knocked down. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Water Bubble. Water Bubble. It's a water bubble. Like I said, I'm completely out of it today. I mean, I swear. And it's not even so much that I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, because I did. Like, I got plenty of sleep. But, man, I'm just completely bonkers today. Come on, don't hit the water. All right. I did not want to hit the water because I did not want to lose my bee suit because I'm lazy. And I didn't want to have to get one again. And I don't know why I need more health than I have, because it's not like this world's very difficult with the enemies. A lot of the enemies here are just kind of really weak ones, honestly. But, alright. Oh, sick! Oh, Urgh. I did not want to lose that, I said. And then what do you do, Mr. Octogoomba? Then you just have to, like, look at me with those sly eyes. And with those sly eyes, you just gotta send me to my doom. My oblivion doom. Anyway, I asked this question on Facebook and Twitter earlier today. But I decided to wait until I had heard you guys' responses in an actual Bob Saget! In an actual Bob Saget, yes. In an actual video, in an actual Let's Play video, because I knew more of you would be, it just give more of you the chance to hear what the idea that I had was, and it would also give more of you a chance to respond to that, so I'd have a better idea of, like, what you guys all think about that. But anyway, I had this idea, and I'm not sure if I want to do it or not yet, but I wanted you guys' feedback. And that idea was, goodness, always a pleasure to meet a newbie. Newbie? Did they really do that? Newbie? I've never caught that before. Oh my gosh. Newbie. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. There's a terribly itchy spot on my back. Would you be so kind as to take a look at it? I don't want to touch your dandruff. Alright, anyway, okay, so, anyway, as I was saying... Newbie. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to go off tangent for just a second here, because otherwise I'm going to forget, and this is just too funny. So back in the day, I used to be a member of the Nintendo Insider forums. Some of you may remember those things, some of you may not. But anyway, I was a member there, and there was this joke on the Zelda board, where I was mostly on the Zelda board when I was there, but there was this joke about, there was a couple of really, really popular people on the Zelda board at the time, and you know, I myself was a complete internet newbie at the time, you know, so I was one of those obnoxious little kids that, like, spam posts and stuff like that just because I didn't know any better. It was like my first real online experience was those forums, and so from those forums I learned a whole lot about how the internet works, what to do, what not to do, how not to be an idiot, you know. But But anyway, on the Zelda board, there were these two incredibly popular people, and they were Fierce Goddess and Denlock, I believe were their names. And I tried looking them up about a year ago because I was trying to find what happened to the Insider forums about a year ago before I knew that they had been shut down. And anyway, but the point is that there was this big ongoing joke on the Zelda board that Fierce Goddess in particular was just hated newbies of all kinds, and so it was like a common... Anyway, I know that doesn't make sense to any of you guys, and it probably you don't understand why I found that so funny, but for me, it was like one of those little blasts from the past where, like, it's like a stupid inside joke you and your friends used to tell, and then something reminds you of that inside joke, and then suddenly that's really funny. I know I'm not making much sense. I'm sorry. But while we were tackling Big Wiggler's speedrun, I'll finally get to what I was talking about earlier, which was this thing I wanted you guys' opinion on. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got so off topic there. Referencing the Insider forums, jeez. Anyway, okay, so, the idea that I had was, during my hiatus, some of you guys may remember that I did some first-person shooter commentary videos. Those were more done on a whim than anything else. It's not like I really had any serious intentions with them. It was something that was easy and not very time-consuming to record. Those videos were not very difficult to pull off logistically, you know? But, the more I've thought about it, the more I like the idea of just doing first-person shooter commentaries from time to time. Now, I'm not talking about... Saget! I'm not talking about replacing Let's Plays or anything like that. Here's the idea that I've had. Because I would like to do some first-person shooter commentary videos, and because you guys gave me a lot of feedback in the rant, well, not the rant video itself, but the video that came after the rant video, the one where I talked about, like, life lesson stuff that I've been thinking about. You guys, a lot of you said that I should start a new series to talk about most of this rant stuff. Now, my idea is that I could use first-person shooter commentary videos as a forum on which to do those rants, or and those, you know, like deep thoughts videos or whatever. Now, that doesn't mean I would... 41 star bits, yay. That doesn't mean that I would exclusively put those kind of videos on that channel, or that I would exclusively do those kind of rants in those first-person shooter videos. There'd still probably be times when I would do something like that in a Let's Play video, just kind of to shake things up a little bit from time to time. I mean, I realize there was a lot of you who kind of thought that it didn't fit too well with the Let's Play itself, and I can totally understand that. But I think the biggest part of the concern that a lot of you guys had was with the fact that it took up the whole video, you know? And so considering that, I would continue to have some videos along those lines on my main Let's Playing channel, Blink and You Miss It, and considering that they just wouldn't take up the whole video, how would you guys feel about me starting a first-person shooter commentary series on my secondary channel, You Just Blinked? Some of you may not know that it even exists. Over a year ago, I created a channel called You Just Blinked, as my secondary channel, because at the time there was this copyright stuff that was going around, and it affected a few people I knew, and I just knew, I just felt, I was kind of inspired by Slim Kirby to take the response that I took during that time, which was to make a secondary channel that I could fall back on if I ever got attacked for copyright stuff. And so, You Just Blink still exists. It's almost got 400 subscribers right now. Actually, there's a lot of you who have subscribed there just in case something happens, which I really appreciate that. But how would you guys feel about me using You Just Blinked as a secondary channel that has FPS commentaries? And that would be the only kind of videos that went on there. It wouldn't affect Let's Plays. It wouldn't change my schedule in any way. I'd probably try and do maybe 1 or 2 a week on there, you know, just for the fun of it. Like, honestly, because I think that first-person shooter commentaries would be really fun to do. But I wanted to get you guys' opinion, because I respect what you guys think about it. You know, that's the reason that I even, you know, was talking just now about the comments you guys left on that, on that video a few days ago that had the ranting and stuff. But anyway, just let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'd be happy to hear what you think, because I really want to do something that is entertaining, you know, and I don't know myself always what's most entertaining. A lot of times you guys are able to influence that. So anyway, that's all I had to say about that. So let's start talking about this galaxy right here. This is Flipside Galaxy. Flipside Galaxy is honestly, it's one of my least favorite galaxies. It's not that it's necessarily difficult, and of course, as I say that, I get hit by a chain chomp, but it's not necessarily that it's a difficult galaxy or anything like that. It's just that I don't really have a lot of fun when I play here. I mean, the concepts are interesting. It's a cool kind of platforming experience a little bit, you know, with the reversing gravity and all that kind of stuff, but honestly, I just never liked this galaxy. It always kind of bored me, and it was always that galaxy that I just kind of never wanted to go back to. I don't know why. I can't completely express why that was, you know? But, you know, to each his own. I know that there's probably a lot of people who really love this galaxy, and all power to you. It's just it's not my personal favorite galaxy. When we get to my favorite galaxy, you guys are gonna know it. Believe me, I'm not gonna pass up an opportunity to tell you all about it. So, but it'll be a little while before we get there. So, anyways, Octagomba, tra-la-la. Why am I referencing Captain Underpants? Seriously. Anyway. Off we're flying. That is the ugliest thing I have ever seen. Oh my gosh, that thing's ugly. Oh, that's disturbing. This thing's gonna haunt my nightmares. Everybody loves nightmare haunting. I wish I had more lyrics to that. Like, that was actually a really cool idea right there. that little song right there. I like that, actually. Everybody loves nightmare haunting. Let me think. Ouch! Ouchie kabobbles! Oh goodness! I'll tell you what. I'm gonna write lyrics to that. I'm gonna make a note of that, and I'm gonna write lyrics to that, and it's gonna be amazingly hilarious. Just trust me. But anyways, on that somewhat scatterbrained note, that is it for that star, guys, and for this episode. So, I will see you guys next time on Super Mario Galaxy 2. This is Blink and You Miss It, signing out.